When students come to UNCG to learn Spanish, many times they start with a language requirement and all of a sudden they fall in love with it.
Kinesiology is really the study of the human body and movement, so we really run a very wide gamut of allied health care, health, fitness, all within how the human body moves within its own environment and space, which makes it a really interesting and sort of diverse discipline to be associated with.
I like teaching because you get to make an impact on a population, students, that are typically trying to decide what they want to do with their life. And so having teachers that that are available and can help them make decisions that may impact their career is very rewarding.
My definition of entrepreneurship is to be creative and innovative in all you do that creates value. So everyone in their careers need to be entrepreneurial.
I love my job because I actually really love the people. Faculty I work with are great, the students are really exciting, and every day is kind of a different adventure. I think if you ask a lot of the folks in our department, you'd get a similar response. It's really about the people and the sense of community here at UNCG.
Everybody is really collegial. Everybody wants to support you as much as they can. It's really connected to the community, which is nice.
I like to think of myself as not necessarily as a teacher and the provider of knowledge, but a facilitator. So I let them know where things are, but they need to discover things by themselves and they should be independent minds.
My first department chair sent me to the Organizational Behavior Teaching Conference because I had bad teaching ratings and I was chewing gum in the classroom, and I just really didn't have any idea how to connect to students. I think the difference now is that I connect to students in a much more meaningful way, one-on-one, and I try to do my best at reach out to them individually to understand what their needs are, where their life journey's going, and how to make a difference in that journey. And what we know about students now is they change careers about 7 times in a lifetime, not jobs, careers. And so we've got to be flexible, we've got to be innovative, we've got to deal with ambiguity, and that's what entrepreneurship teaches.
I really try to have the students appreciate being a clinician, being able to critically think, appraise, and handle any situation they're thrown into, as opposed to just being able to tape an ankle, push buttons on a machine, and just go through that. Anyone can do that. I can teach anyone to do that. I want to be able to teach a student to say, okay, I don't care how to tape the ankle, I care why I need to tape the ankle, and what are the reasons and rationale for doing that.
Teaching online, oftentimes people will say, oh, that's going to be terrible, you don't really get to know your students, and I usually am able to respond that teaching online has actually been a great experience. I oftentimes know my online students better than I know my face-to-face students.
When I teach, I tend to try to integrate the profession as much as possible, meaning getting architects and interior designers in the field that can come back and give the students a realistic idea of what it's like and what their projects may be. So the more feedback you can give them, it's for their best interest because it's going to help them get a job.
I really do push students to be able to reach what they initially don't think they can ever reach. So I challenge them, and sometimes that makes them feel a little bit uncomfortable. Through the years, I've noticed that the more you challenge them, the more they learn, but the more they're satisfied at the end of it. They're really appreciative.
I'm really honored to have won this award, just a tremendous number of faculty that are doing some incredible things.
I have fantastic support from my faculty and staff in my department, and we really do a great job working with these students.
We have a great group of alumni that are very invested in helping the students succeed.
It's really special to think that other people have noticed, and I think it comes from having the opportunity to really work with students. It is a great honor, so I really value it, and I really appreciate all the people that have helped me get to this point. I just want to thank the Department of Kinesiology, the School of Health and Human Sciences, and also the team at UNCG Online.
I'd like to thank the students at UNCG for really making a difference in improving my teaching, and the professors across campus that went out of their comfort zone to teach entrepreneurship and believe in it.
I'd like to thank all of the interior architecture alumni. I'd also like to thank the department head, Anna Marshall Baker, for being supportive. and all of my colleagues in the interior architecture department.
I'd like to thank my colleagues for being in a department where we nurture our students and my students. Those are the ones that are really at the forefront because they teach me on a daily basis with their resilience, their compassionate souls, and their very high standards.
I just want to thank the selection committee and the nomination committee from the bottom of my heart. It's a very huge honor. Thank you.